what game we're playing here. Fucking hell. I think that means I'm going to die soon, doesn't it? 6 or 5 or 2 and 1. Mother! Mother! I've never tried dogging, but first time for everything. Right, dickheads, how's it going? Probably alienated about 70% of my audience so far. The hardcore though, yeah, you know the score. Sticking with me. I don't mind being called a dickhead, I'm used to it. He's called me worse. I think I probably have. I think I've called you fuckers, haven't I? Have I called you the C word? Come on, chap, let's be having you. So, what are we going to talk about now? Fuck all. Nothing. Nada. What have I actually got to talk? I'm on a motorbike. Did you want to hear about that? Do you want to talk about what it's like to ride this motorbike? Should we talk about that? And the other thing, I'm going to take you to my lock-up garage because, exciting news, I've got another seat to fit. Now, a few of you have mentioned the fact to me that I should get the rally seat for the bike. So, your wish is my command. Hello. Is it an Enfield? Yeah, it is. Is that the... It's the Shotgun 650. Yeah, I like that. It's a nice looking bike. Yeah. Tell you what, Enfield makes some fucking shit hot stuff, don't they? You know what I mean? You're looking good, mate. I'm going to let him go in front, so there's a bit of intrigue in the old video. I was going to pass him and I thought, no, we want him in front. We want to look at his Furygan. Furygan? It is Furygan jacket, isn't it? And his textile trousers. We want to see this geezer. Yeah, I like it. Royal Enfield. I'm telling you. On the march. Really are. Love that paint job. Really nice. I like your bike, mate, if you're watching. Can I ever go? Oh, that's a shame. You had to go through those things and then his budget shocks were like... Oh. The reason, by the way, that I'm travelling behind this chap is that I want people to think that he's my friend, you see. Would you be my friend? John? Would you like to be my friend? He's ignoring me. I seem to find it hard to make friends these days. But yeah, we're going to be at the lock-up soon. Nice. Indicating left there. We're heading to the garage to swap the seat. So the rally seat I've purchased. I reckon it's going to be a bit taller, a bit firmer. I think it's going to look cooler than the one that's on at the moment. So I thought I'd take you with me. You can watch me fit it. I've brought like a bra and knicker set to wear whilst I'm fitting it. So what the fuck's going on here? I like the look of this. Sometimes I have to slam it up into second, this bike. And here we are, Vegetation Central. I've just been trying to grow this area really, just to make it look a bit nicer, you know, and I'm creating my own little compost heap there, you know. What I have done, you lot, though, is I'm just going to leave it in gear so it doesn't fall over down the hill. I've got my Dr. Martens on, people. Looking cool as fuck. Do you know what I need now? Turned up jeans. Turned up fucking jeans, that's what I need. I've put a garage defender on my door. A lot of you were like, Crumble, be careful. So I've done that. Just for you lot. Right, let's get inside. Let's get this seat fitted. I'll see you in there. Right, old seats to that. Hey presto. Like this, Himalayan written on it. It's got the nice RO there. It looks good. Is it a little better, do you think? I'll get it out and show you some pictures. Piece of piss to change. I'll tell you what's annoying. I've just been sorting out a tool for the wheel down here. I had to buy one because there was no toolkit with the bike. And I needed to, you know, if I need to get the front wheel off, you need a 17mm kind of Allen thing. So I bought one. I've just found one under the fucking seat, lurking. So that was a pain. Anyway, yeah, should we get it out? Let's get it out. And let's try it out. See what we think. All right, I'll see you soon. Hello. Hello. Now, I hope it's not angle. I'll have to crop this shot. Mr. Crumble, the editor, could you crop the shot so you've not got my stomach in? Because I know for a fact that a lot of the people on the channel, they'll be drawn to the size of your stomach, and a lot of them will be thinking, Crumble's put weight on. I have, but I don't want you looking at that. You know, you can have a look at my penis. There it is. But I don't want you looking at this area. Stay away from this area if you can. Right, seats. Definitely taller. I'm definitely taller. Yeah, I feel more upright. I felt a bit slouched before. Definitely feels more aggressive. I might suggest. Is it straight now? I'm not sure it is. But I thought what we do then, the rain, I don't know how long we've got. It's forecast for rain about 2 o'clock, so we'll see how far we get. But I thought I'll just do a couple of shots of the bike. I'll get off the bike, see what you think of the seat, see if you think it's a good looking alternative, and we can have a chat about other things if you like. What would you like to talk about? How about, let's talk about this. Nodding to people on motorbikes. A hot topic, do you think, or a tired old topic? Well, I think I have my own take on it, really. I'm absolutely, I don't know what you lot think, but I'm absolutely behind the whole thing. I am a nodder. I tend to be the first nodder. You especially have to be the first nodder on a GS because people don't think you're going to nod because you're a BMW twat. So I tend to go early on the GS in the nodding stakes. 62. Right, we'll come back to nodding. Let's try a full speed run, shall we? Let's get around this bend and then we're going to see what the top speed of the Himalayan is, right? You ready for this? We'll come back to nodding, don't worry. I know what you're thinking. Crumble, the nodding shot is all I'm here for. I'm sorry about that, but right, we're in 5th. Let's red line it in 5th. What's the red line here? I can't fucking tell. Right. We're at 71 into 6, head down. 76, 80, 82, 85. Fucking hell, I'm gonna have to brake. Woo! Jesus fuck. Tell you what, the brakes aren't mad on that. I reckon we'd have got to 90 there, no bother. Hey, how good is that? So let's just finish the nodding chat. Oh, and what the actual... Right, we're... Right. This is bullshit. Look at the state of this. Do you remember the shoelace? Yeah? Do you remember that shoelace? I got it from here. And I was happy, you know. I mean, I don't know if someone's watched that video and thought, oh, someone really enjoyed that shoelace. Look at this. I mean, what the fuck? What is wrong with people? I honestly, I just fucking despair of humanity. You know, I don't want to... Do you know what? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn my fucking channel into, like, Crumble Rants. I might do another channel, the Crumble Rants, where I'm just fucking moaning about stuff. I was in Sainsbury's early on. I was just getting a coffee. And I happened to look over. And I was looking at the butter. Just like, looking around. £5 for some Lurpak. £5 for a small tub of butter. I mean, it's fucking mental. But anyway, Crumble Rants. I just think this country's on its fucking knees, honestly. And this sort of shit absolutely fucking boils my piss, I think is the terminology. I mean, what are they doing? What are you thinking? And actually, you know, there's some quite nice coasters here. Yeah, these are brand new coasters. What are you saying, you lot? I might take these. In fact, now I've made it here, I might have a look through. Could do a car boot. Oh, well, no. Oh, look at that. Little creature in there, look. I'll let you out, mate. What have we rolled there? Let's just try it. Right, you ready? What game are we playing here? Fucking boils my piss, I think is the terminology. I mean, what are they doing? What are you thinking? And actually, you know, there's some quite nice coasters here. Yeah, these are brand new coasters. What are you saying, you lot? I might take these. In fact, now I've made it here, I might have a look through. Could do a car boot. Oh, well, no. Oh, look at that little creature in there. Look. I'll let you out, mate. What have we rolled there? Let's just try it. Right, ready? What game are we playing here? Fucking hell. I think that means I'm going to die soon, doesn't it? A 6, a 5, a 2 and a 1. Oh, it's part of a further set. Are any of you in need of any dice? Because I'm kind of loaded at the moment, dice-wise. Coasters. Quite like these. Little Robin coasters. They're quite nice. Take them with me. What else we got here? Bit of a jacket. But yeah, it's fucking, honestly. Anyway, back to ranting, because, you know, it's just, I just think, sorry Mr. Robin, I'm going to leave you there. The rant, just, what the fuck, you know? These beautiful spaces, someone drives down here and goes, yeah, let's dump all this shit down here. Fucking cunts. Sorry for the swearing. What do you think of the seat? What are you saying? It looks good, doesn't it? It does look nice. Right, let's finish the nodding chat. Let's finish the nodding chat. I just had to stop them because it's just all a bit much. I just want to talk briefly about the nodding because, like I said before, I'm a nodder. I'm definitely a nodder, and I think we should, you know, keep the nodding, protect the nod. I'm pro nod, not anti nod. I'm pro nod. But the next thing we've got to talk about is the type of nod. Now, what type of nodder are you lot? I'll show you my nod. Right, you're watching. You got this. So pretend there's a bike coming up here. I'm like that. I do that. It's just a quick. It's a side thing. So I'm this. I'm that. But you do get people who are like this. You get people like that. And then I saw one the other day. He was like that. It's like you had fucking, I don't know, some sort of Tourette's or something. I just thought that looks really uncomfortable, mate. Yeah. But I wonder what type of nodder are you? The kind of, you know, just the sort of, a lot of them it's just kind of, you know, it's like a, yeah, whatever, mate. Yeah. All right, I'm going to nod, but I'm not going to nod too fiercely. Do you know what I mean? So, pro nod, as far as I'm concerned. I think we should keep it going. I think, you know, someone mentioned on my channel the other day and commented that, you know, it's kind of a small community, this, and I think I was saying before that I'm not the most sociable individual in the world. You know, I'm not a big fan of bike meets. I'm not a big one for like, right, should we talk here? You're a bit, I'll sound like that. I'm not a big fan of bike meets and, you know, gathering together. I'm not great at like walking up to people going, oh, nice bike, mate, you alright? Where are you from? You know, that kind of shit. I'm pretty useless at that stuff. But I do think this communal thing is a lovely thing. It's a bit of a kind of throwback, really. And I've noticed actually people do it in motorhomes, which I really quite like as well. So that's nice. You can see, by the way, that I've got a Touratech strap to help protect. I like these Touratech straps, by the way. They're a bit expensive, but they're good. They are good. I like them. Right. So, verdict on the seat. What are you saying? Yeah, looks good, doesn't it? I mean, I think it's a great looking bike, the Himalayan. You've got to get sort of right angles. I think these tyres look really good. I'd be quite keen to get these tyres again. They're the Mitas Enduro Trail. I've noticed that they seem to, especially the more road work you're doing, that front's gone down quite a bit in terms of tread. But I love the look of them. They look really rugged. Look at that rear tyre. Looks really good, doesn't it? So what are you saying? What's the verdict, people? Like it? Prefer it? Better? Cockend. I know what you're thinking. You want to go back for the coasters. I'm going to leave them, if that's all right with you. I'm kind of coasted up. You know, in terms of coaster, I'm kind of coaster rich. You know. Right, let's get back on. I think it might be time. Ted? I think it might be time to head back. And we could talk briefly about what else. Do you want me to talk about Lurpak and the price of Lurpak? Do you want me to talk about convenience culture? Or would you prefer me to talk about this motorbike? You'd probably prefer to talk about this motorbike, would you? Really? No! No, Crumble! Please complain about the price of Lurpak. I can't get enough of it. But I have noticed you lot. I know we were talking about nodding like that, you know. But these days I seem to spend most of my time doing this. Like a withering fucking fuck's sake. Whether it's the state of driving, the state of British politics, the state of this fucking godforsaken country. We can do that on this bike, on this seat, because it's a bench seat. I can sit right at the back and then do this and look like an absolute fucking gimp. Hey, I feel like, what's his name? Is it George Formby who did the TT? Mother! Mother! Right, this is one of the nice things you can do on these bikes, and this is what I like these bikes for. This little fucking about stuff. Oh. Right, here is a little byway. And we can just do this. Head through here. It's very dark, but we can chat through here, can't we? I'm hoping we don't come across some people having sex, perhaps, or perhaps people masturbating as they're looking at someone's breasts. I mean, now I'm talking about it, I'm sort of getting eroticised and thinking it actually might be quite a nice thing. And I've never tried dogging, but it'll be first time for everything. I think they might be alerted by my presence, though. The exhaust sort of gives it away. Oh. Looks good, doesn't it? Do you like it? Do you? You're not lying to me, are you? You're not just being nice. Good. Yeah, someone was asking about engine size. And I thought it was a good question. And he said actually you could do a video out of this, and maybe I could, but he was saying you've had the 250, now you've had a 450, you've had a Tiger 800s, Africa Twin, up to the GS, biggest bike. And he was saying, you know, which engine size, what do you think it's best for, and what would you sort of recommend? And I think the thing that I love, and I'm going to walk around the bike in a weird way, the thing that I really enjoy about these little bikes is fucking about locally, like coming down these little lanes and pissing about on B roads, and it's like they're just really good fun. You sort of get on it and feel like, yeah, I'm going to have fun, you know. And I like the fact you can just kind of ride over some humps, or you know, take it down a little byway, go over a hill, take some grass, have a little bit of a fuck about, you know. It's got that field bike energy, which I like. Let's get on the bike and I'll move, so. But with the 250, I'm going to go over a tree. I know what you're thinking. Crumble, you mad bastard. Don't do it. Yeah, there we go. You were expecting me to stand up on the pegs and wheelie it over, weren't you? No, you weren't. You weren't. This is fun. Ooh. Sometimes you see people hanging in the trees around here. They still do it with the locals. It's very backward Nottinghamshire. You know, people caught stealing, we hang them in the woods. But yeah, the thing with the 250 was that great fun on the byways and a proper trail bike, but between them it was like, oh fucking hell. And getting to the byways, like, you know, the sort of decent set of byways near me is about 10-15 miles. On the 250 it's like, fucking your arse is killing you. Whereas this, it's small enough that you can still kind of treat it like a 250, you know, it's weightier than that. And you feel like it's still a fun bike, especially with this bench seat. It feels very much more like, you know, a little scrambler bike. So it's small enough to make you feel like you can do that stuff, but it's big enough to make you think, actually I can do a dual carriageway, I could even do a bit of motorway if I needed to get to those places. So for me it's the kind of perfect place in the middle. Like with the Africa Twin, you know, beautiful for the kind of touring stuff and getting to places quickly and getting there in comfort. But when you got to the trails, that's when the sort of trepidation kicked in. Let's get on the move again. Let's turn ABS off. There we are, so we can do some skids. Ooh. There we go. Back locking up. I need to obviously work on my skills here. I don't know why I'm using a clutch like that. I am. That's it, we can get proper track the back into. Proper get the back sliding. Back sliding. Oh, fucking hell. Proper slid the fucking thing out. That's it. Got to get control of these slides. Use your body. That's it. And then straight over this. You can see where I've slid before. Whee! That's it. Woo! Not too hot though, please, Mr. Crumble, because you've got to remember, you might have leaves in you. It's dark. But yeah, you can have fun on it, man. You can have fun on it. Get into third. Bit tricky going up hills. Come on, sunshine. Come on, son. You can do it. But yeah, it's got the feeling of that old little 250 that I used to have such laughs on. Japes, I think I called them back in the day. Right, time to say peace out, people. Thanks for watching. We're going to get home before the rain. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a bit of toast and lure pack, I think. And I've got a bit of rubbish to get rid of. I'll probably order myself a coffee. Should we do that? Right. Alright, I'll see you on the next one, people. Peace out.